Man, I had something else I wanted to share with y'all that I can't wait until the next day about. Man, like I'm going inside public places and like these females like they've been dressing like this for a long time, but these little biker shorts, I call them biker shorts or whatever, they look like tights, like legging pants but cut into like shorts. And they're showing their thighs, they yoni. That shit is like so disrespectful, and they just be walking like in front of these people's kids. I'm talking about 2 and 3 year olds, and this world, like these women ain't got no morals, no type of modesty. Like the Western world, I see with the my community of men talking about, and then also I'm not talking about the ones that condone it and want they sisters dressing like that in public. Then I want to address something else. Like, you ain't got no masculine men. It ain't hardly no masculine men left for a real women. Like, they walking into women bathrooms. I don't know if they identify as a transgender. Got hair, curly hair on their backs and looking like a damn full female, but you could tell they are male, and you could tell they might be going through their transitional stages. They walking into the women's bathrooms and stuff like that, walking out a full girl, but you could tell they a man still. Like, this shit is like, this world is done. Then I want to talk about some more issues about is something else I want to talk about. My mind just had went blank. But the situation with the cats and dogs with the Haitian people, I had did a post about it, but it just kills me how they want to talk about our people doing that, that comes over here as immigrants, but they don't talk about the so-called European Caucasians that come from different parts of the country over here that are immigrants. They want to attack the so-called black race, the melanated people. And all this bullshit, yeah, granted, they are known for their voodoo. They are known for doing a lot of wickedness, and that's why the Most High is judging them. And it starts with the house of Israel. But America acting like they don't eat unclean shit. But they want to put this law out saying no cats and dogs. It's illegal to eat cats and dogs. But yet you sit there and say that it's legal, but in certain parts that you can't kill certain wildlife. But then you still turn around in the same breath and say that you can eat possums and raccoons and all matters to unclean animals that are pretty much are that the Most High is against in the book of Leviticus, that we should not even be consuming or eating. Y'all go look at my community posts. I did get a few likes on that. Then so they can get off my Haitian people, because those are part of our people too. Like the Haitians, like they can get off of them. Now I'm talking about the ones that want to live right, that know they're Israelites. I ain't talking about the ones that trying to live wicked and practicing voodoo. But all this shit, that's also agenda with Donald Trump and that's political agenda. That's all that is. It's political agenda to make you go to a certain party, to vote for a certain party. That's all that agenda was, of them staging this Haitian bullshit of them eating domestic cats out of the neighborhoods. Like, get the fuck out of here. Then I want to get on the next topic of the red pill community and passport bros, and men that agree with this perspective of the men leaving the black women and not procreating with the so-called black women no more, and leaving because we don't want to be submissive. We want to be a hot girl summer. We want to be like Cardi B, Sexy Red. And they're not like, I can't speak for the other ones, but Cardi B, from what I saw, she, behind closed doors, she cook, clean, do everything a white supposed to do. But then she'll tell you and your kids who listen to her music, oh, I don't cook, I don't clean. But let me tell you how I got this ring. The same old, cliche agenda, but I'm bringing it out to say that they saying that we as women have gone downhill and they have to go elsewhere to find a good woman. When I'm not being one-sided, so don't come for me. But at the same time, we got a bigger agenda and a bigger issue at hand. You got all these people that's part of the rainbow community of the so-called black male race. The black males are going over to the rainbow community, leaving the so-called black women where she can't procreate. Then we got the so-called black women doing the same thing, going over to the rainbow community, but it starts with the head. The head is sick. Like y'all go back and look at my posts, in my community posts. I put the scripture that's in the Bible talking about how the head is sick. So the whole body, that's me paraphrasing it. If the head is sick, the whole body will follow. The whole body would be considered like the women. This is my understanding. It'll be the women. So if the head is sick, the women gonna follow after, which is the body. So if the head's sick, the body gonna be sick. So I'm tired of, the brothers like, women this, the women this. It started with Eve. Eve sinned first. Yes, she did sin. And then Adam didn't do his part as a man and lay down his authority and redirect her into submission of his authority, to be submissive to his authority. He didn't redirect her into that. So both parties was wrong at hand. But you got that same spirit running around. You got the same Adam spirit and Eve spirit running around rapid. And then we wonder why we can't procreate as a so-called black race and have healthy, functional so-called black families. And why the man is going over here. Now, the Most High is also revealing the wickedness of the so-called black man too. And I'm not speaking on all black men. And he also showing you the wickedness of the black so-called black women. I'm not being one-sided in this because it's a gender war. And it's mainly a gender war. I just sum it up as that. And what they don't talk about, what I noticed that like the red pill community and a lot of men don't talk about, is how all these men are becoming feminine spirits and not masculine spirits, running over there to the rainbow community, and then also talking outside of their race with these Beckys and these Karens and all these other nations, like the passport bros, going over there to another nation when the Most High clearly told you to stay with the nation of Israel. Stay with your own sisters, your own Israelite sisters, and marry them and procreate with them. See, they don't want to talk about that. They don't want to talk about that and how it's so many of them because there's more women than it is men. They don't talk about how so many of our so-called black brothers are part of that rainbow community, leaving us with no way to procreate. Like, that's the problem that I don't like and that they don't want to talk about. Like, we go out, we ain't got nothing. We ain't got nothing to date, nothing. Because all of them walking around acting like they women. And then they want to turn around and put that on the so-called black women too. Oh, they doing this because of what y'all did and y'all created all of this. Like, no, it take two to make a baby. And they say, okay, well, the black woman is so-called black woman is being single because of her mouth and other things that she does that keeps her alone and pushes out the so-called black man where he can't be a family with her and raise those kids. Yes, I can understand that. But I also can understand that the apple don't fall too far from the tree of that Adam spirit and also that Eve spirit. So it's gender war going on. So I just wanted to, my whole point of bringing that up is that it's a big ass problem with that rainbow community, making the women be masculine and the men be feminine. And then we ain't got nothing to procreate with as a so-called black race. And that's what the powers that be agenda was. Then I wanted to talk about the Candace Owens, her recent, like I have grown to like her when she talks about stuff that's for her people. Which she's known for like being a sellout by her being married to an Edomite. She's definitely a sellout because she don't post to date outside her race not date. She don't supposed to marry outside her race, because in her situation, she's already legally married. She is definitely in sin. She don't know who she is. She don't know that she's an Israelite, and it's crazy. But I can understand why she don't, because she's still running with the devil. In her eyes, she's just a good old Christian. And the Most High never told the Israelites to be Christians. But anytime we say that we the true Israelites, they want to strike our channel. They want to take our channel. So the powers that be, who's ruling and reigning, I can't say the ethnicity, because I would be attacked just like Candace Owens was attacked. And when she had a certain celebrity that I can't name either, where they took all his stuff because he said that the so-called black race was the real Israelites, and that we're Israelites, and that we can't be anti-Semitic. So his shit was taken away from him, all his stuff. I mean, they went after his banks. They went after his deals with big people like Adidas, Nike, all of that. I just can't say his name, because they, on the YouTube streets, they have been attacking people that talk about stuff like that. They strike their channel and they take them down. And they strike Candace Owens recently when she did the interview with him. And she said that she now understands what he had been trying to tell her for the longest about how the powers that be, and I can't say the ethnicity, but they own the news channels, they own YouTube, they own this entire world, and they running it. And he basically said that they has allegedly, because I don't want them to come in for me, allegedly had something to do with Michael Jackson's death. And I'm adding this in: Whitney Houston death, Bobby Christina, and who else I wanted to add into that? Yeah, those are the three I'm gonna focus on: Michael Jackson, Bobby Christina, and Whitney Houston, and many others of our so-called black celebrities, and how they attack us specifically, because it's a war against the true Israelites and the Ish people. They took away our culture, customs, beliefs, who we are as an identity, as our nationality, our ethnicity. They took away everything because of our disobedience to the Most High Yah, and him creating them as punishment to us, until we come back to those law, statutes, commandments. But I hope Candace repent and come into who she is, because that very person she had interviewed, he told the whole world who the true Israelites was. So how can you, knowing all of this information and being in the hierarchy that you are, and still don't comprehend that? That's because the Most High ain't dealing with her, and he ain't dealing with a lot of my people. When you don't follow the law, statutes, commandments, you will never come into the foundation of who you are, because that's the first foundation, is following the law, statutes, commandments, and knowing why we're in this in the first place. Once you understand that, then he'll open up that's your spirit, and then bring the understanding in that you're an Israelite. But until then, you'll be like Candace, with a head in the deer light, going to hell in a handbasket, because she still ain't comprehending that she an Israelite. She still ain't comprehending that. And you interviewed that very person that even said it. But yet and still, he turned around and also marries the Edomite after leaving Kim Kardashian. Yeah, I can say that. After leaving Kim Kardashian, then you go, and now you married, or just, I think not married, but just dating. I don't know if he married or dating, but I just say dating. They're dating this basic damn Edomite woman, just like Candace Owens dating the Edomite. You dating the fucking enemy. I don't care who watching this, don't understand this, because a lot of my Israelite sisters and brothers that's in this truth, they go against this so hard. Oh, if they comply with the Most High laws, and they convert and they respect us, and no, man, those are our enemies. We don't supposed to mix with them, and they will be our slaves. Anyways, guys, I got scriptures for that, and I ain't going into this people that's already in this truth already know what time it is. People that don't know what I'm talking about, y'all will have to play catch up. And the Most High will have to be already dealing with you because I don't have that type of time on my hands. But anyways, guys, shalom.